Hey guys, it's Eddie the Magic Monk. I've made a few more changes to my game, and the first thing I'll do is show you guys the new game and then go through the coding for it. The first thing that I've changed is I've added a new feature so that when the character background becomes aqua, it's going to be invincible from the bugs. So there are many other features. So as you can see, to start off, it is aqua for about a second, and then so I'm gonna collect the gems, and every 5 gems that I collect, I will turn aqua for 1 second while the new bug is crawling onto the screen. And another thing that I have added is when I collect 5 gems, not only do I turn aqua, the bugs also travel slightly faster. Alright, so it'll become evident once I collect a few more bugs. Suddenly once I collect a few more gems, suddenly the bugs will be traveling really fast and I won't be able to do anything to get away from them. So I think that pretty much sums up the changes that I've made. Oh, another thing is the player can no longer go beyond the screen edge. So previously when I tried to move outside of the screen, it actually allowed me to do that, whereas now if you try to move out of the screen, out of the window, it's not going to allow you. It's pretty much there's like an invisible boundary to the game now, so you won't be able to move beyond the screen. So this is pretty much the end of my game. I'm not gonna make it any more complicated than it is now, because it's simply a game for educational purposes. I'll start a brand new game for those of you who want to explore other features of Visual Basic. Okay, so let's go through some of the coding involved. I'll just suicide first. So game over, high score 28. Okay, so let's get into the programming side of it. So let's talk about the player boundary first. So in order to prevent the player from moving off the screen, I've added some code here where it says only move towards the direction if the boy is not touching the screen boundaries. Right, so previously when the timer ticked, if the move right variable was true as a result of you pressing the right arrow key, we move the boy to the right. But now I've added another condition. I'm saying that if the move right variable was true and boy.left plus boy.width is smaller than me.width. So this little part says, actually I'll just comment it. This little part says if the boy's x coordinate plus the boy's width is smaller than the window width. Alright, so the width of the window is about, of the form is 640. 640 pixels. So the boy's left coordinate, so let's say I position the boy here, then the x coordinate of the boy is going to be 570, right? Plus the width of the boy, which is 42, is the, actually let's just check that out. Yeah, it's 42. So 570 plus 442 is 612. So that is still smaller than still smaller than 640, which is the screen, the width of the window. So when the boy's left position plus the boy's width is smaller than the window width, then it satisfies that condition, and that means I can move, the program will move it to the right. Otherwise it won't move it to the right any further. So if you play the game, right, you can see that if you keep pressing the right arrow key, it's not going to move it to the right, right, because it's touched the boundaries. And similarly, the same condition applies, similar condition applies to moving it left top and down. And I'll let you guys figure that part out yourself by reading the code. Another thing is, so what do we have? When I collect 5 gems, the boy becomes invincible for a split second. So you can see here, when I collect the gem, if score mod 5 equals 0, so every 5 points, increase the number of bugs. Ready equals 1,000. So if you remember, initially I said that I declared a variable called ready and I made it equal to 1,000. And when the timer ticks, we're gonna minus 10 to ready. So what that means is after about 1 second, then we start the collision detection process. So if I reset it back to 100, that means it's not going to check for collision detection for 1 second when I collide with the gem. And another thing is I have declared a variable called bug speed. Sorry, let's just hold that thought. Let's go back to the ready equals 1,000. So ready is equal to 1,000 when I collect 5 gems, every time I collect 5 gems. And what happens is, if ready is bigger than 0, I'm also going to change the boy's background color to aqua. Right? Otherwise we reset it back to white if ready is smaller than 0. So if ready is smaller than 0, then we do the collision detection. Otherwise, obviously, we don't do the collision detection. And another thing that I've added is a variable called bug speed. And originally it's equal to 1. But what's happened is, so actually I'll just comment it here. Every time I collect 5 gems, increase the number of bugs, and make myself invincible for 1 second. Increase the number of bugs, add 0.1 to the speed of the bugs, and make myself invincible for 1 second. So that's what the bug speed plus equals 0.1 means. We're gonna increase it by 0.1. And if you scroll down to the bottom where we have the chase function, where we are programming the bugs to chase the character, I have changed the minus equal 1 or plus equal 1, which is what it had previously. I changed that to bug speed. So what that means is this is now a variable instead of a constant. So the bug speed is increasing every 5 gems that I collect. Okay, so now I'm going to upload this file, the source code, the whole project pretty much onto the internet, and there will be a link in the description below so you can download this program and have a look at the source code yourself. Okay, thanks for watching guys, see you next time.